video for y'all today. So today we decided to switch things up and go with the silver bars or silver fork. And don't mind if my voice sounds a little muffled. I got like 3 masks on. I don't really think it's helping, but I can still smell it. But I got 3 masks on, which is why my voice sounds muffled. I just put the paint stripper on there and I'm currently waiting the 10 minutes. I am using 2-minute remover advanced. So this works on paint that is very stubborn. You know, these are the paint spots that I had to cover up in stripper or paint remover to put it on, and those were the stubborn parts. And I put the paint stripper on there, waiting the 10 minutes. It should be able to easily peel off. I've already done this a couple of times before, so it's a little better than earlier. So if you guys aren't familiar with the bike, the fork used to be black, painted black. But today I decided to switch things up, go with the silver. I wanted to get it the chrome look, so I decided to polish. And I have the mother's polish upstairs that I just bought for only $5. But I need to sand this to at least 2,000 grit, 2K grit, 3K, somewhere around there, and we'll get that polished. So tools I've used to make the fork actually silver and to remove the paint and the primer. The primer was the hard part. I actually had to use a drill with a wire brush for the most part to make it easier and quicker. I also had to sand it with 60 to 120 grit to remove and break through that primer and the paint that was all stuck onto the steel fork. And you know, this is the last bits of removing the color from the fork before I start polishing it. So there's a little bit of a shine. It's not that shiny, but it's progress. So it's a work in progress. Just gotta wait for my timer. We'll be good. Alright, y'all, we back. And this is what I've been using. Mother's mag and aluminum polish in combination with WD-40. And I got all the sandpapers here ready to use. I've used some of it already, and I just gotta show y'all the progress I got done with. And this is how it's looking like. Still have some paint around where the handlebars are, a little bit over there, and I'm just gonna go over it with paint stripper again just to make sure that all of it's removed. And y'all can see I did some mining off camera. Check this out. I used the Mother's Mag aluminum polish, and just check that out. Look at that. Obviously it's not perfect, so I'm gonna have to sand it more. And my favorite part, I also did another part from the fork. Check it out. Ooh. Now that is polished. That is polished. I'm gonna redo it though, so I know it's perfect. There's the other side in comparison. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's barking at me. Man, what you barking at, bro? This is how it looks. Oof. What you think? What you think, boy? What you think? What you think, huh? Yeah, this is nice. Can't wait for the whole fork to look this good. This looks pretty good already. I'm not done. We're not done yet. We're not stopping here. What you think? What you think? All right, got the rest of the bike here. I'm probably gonna strip or remove all the stuff off this bike just to get it perfect. I'm gonna kind of touch it up on the paint, keep the paint the same color, you know, maintain everything on it, and we should be looking good. I'm going to polish that as well. I'll polish this more so it's perfect. I know it's kind of like oil slick. Hey, come back. Hey, Simba, come here. I know this is oil slick color, so I'm gonna have to polish that. See if we can
that's always gonna be there. But this part, I'm going to polish that, trying to make it match this as close as possible, or as much as we can. And yeah, let's get to it. Obviously, we're gonna start off with the WD-40 with Scotch-Brite right here. It's getting stuck on here. So we're gonna put WD-40 on there with Scotch-Brite just to clean it. And we're gonna start with that. Then we're gonna head to sanding the rest of it. I've got all the grits here. After that, we polish it. And I've got my polishing drill right there with my accessories right here. I already used it, but hopefully it still works. Works good. I got the other one too. Yeah, right there. So I'll see y'all in a bit when this is all cleaned by WD-40. Change of plans. I forgot I was gonna do paint stripper. Let's do that right now. Grab me that there. Good. Alright, y'all. All the paint stripper is on there and I'm done. So that's about to be coming off. Those as well. It's already looking good though. That also underneath. I know you can't see when you're on the bike. You usually won't look at the under part, but it's all about details and the quality. That's the main point. So I'm going to hit y'all back up later. While we wait for that, we got all these sandpaper grits aligned up to 2500. So I got all that ready to go. Make sure when you do this to put it in water. So you need this in water so that it will be able to sand good. And while I'm doing that, I'll also put paint stripper on this. I'm gonna get this polished as well. It's gonna look so good. All right, y'all, so y'all come check this out. I got the bars polished. Ooh, looking pristine. Obviously not perfect, of course. Still kind of going through it with the drill and the polish, as you can see right there. But at this point, it's just the part where I make it perfect. So, you know, it's nothing too crazy, but just gotta put in the effort and the results will come. Out here, I got another. I'm gonna be polishing the wheels as well. That has paint stripper on it, so I'm waiting a good 10 minutes just to remove it. I removed most of it. It used to be black, so that's some progress we made right there. As you can see, some of the paint is wrinkling, so it's gonna be just as polished as the bars over there. What is going on, yo? It is currently 7:42 a.m. and I wasn't able to fully build up the bike and put the parts together, so I'm gonna just show y'all the finished product. You know, it's not too bad. You can still see some scuffs there, but hey, progress is progress. So we got that polished, and we also got the exhaust trumpet polished as well.